Hey there, I know it's been a while since I've posted a video. I'd meant to do it a long time ago, and then of course the whole Corona thing happened. And then every time I thought to do it, it wasn't a good time. So right now I have the time and I'm holding the phone and sitting in my backyard. So we'll see how long I can do this. If you haven't seen one of my videos before, I have been recording my journey. I am coming up on 2 years post Explant. 2 years. It'll be 2 years in May. I know we're in May already, but middle May was, I think, when I got it, 2018. And then getting close to a year and a half with the fat transfer to the breast. And lots has happened. I'm going to try to make today's video kind of short because I have another video that's going to be coming out here shortly where I'm going to be interviewing somebody who I think will maybe shed some light from a whole nother perspective. So stay tuned for that. But what I wanted to update you today is on something I've been doing from my health journey perspective. So I mentioned in my last video that I really wanted to share with you this new thing I was doing to help improve my health. And so that is called Ozone Therapy. I don't know if you've heard about it, but I had heard about it reading some blogs from some other people who had some autoimmune issues or, working through the EBV virus or just other chronic illnesses. And so I've been doing it now, let's just say I've had 7 sessions. So it's been that long since I've connected with you. I know it's been months. I will tell you in the beginning, I definitely felt worse on the days I would have them and then started to feel a lot more energy as we were kind of ramping up. So ozone therapy is where they take out blood from your arm. It goes in this IV, they put it in a bag, and then they infuse it with O3. And this gas is supposed to can kill funguses, bacteria, any pathogens, and the main purpose of it is to boost your immune system so that your body can really do what it's meant to do, right? To heal itself. And sometimes when you have so many things going on, it's unable to heal itself, or it can take a whole lot of time. So I had wanted to share with you, I was thinking after the first time I did it or the third time I did it, and then things just kind of went, oh, not only with the world, but also with my ozone therapy. So interestingly enough, as I kind of went up, so the more blood they took out, we started with, I think, 160 milliliters of blood they took out to now we're at 500 and something. And then they increased the amount of ozone they put and the strength of the ozone. I just started feeling worse and worse. I was feeling like I was crashing. So finally, I think I've gotten to a place where it's been okay. I was going weekly for a while, and now I'm doing about twice a month. I've purchased 10 sessions, so I have 3 more to go, and maybe I'll give an update after that's done. But I'm kind of excited to see if anything's changed with my white blood cells or anything like that. But then there was some other news I had wanted to share with you. I told you I was going to tell you. Before I do that, I am going to show you a quick video of what the ozone therapy looks like. The video you're going to see is me sitting in the chair, and I actually get 2 services at once. They take out my blood and it goes through ultraviolet light, so I'm getting UVB therapy as well. Then it goes up into the bag, and then the bag is infused with the ozone. Then it goes back down through the UVB light in my arm. So quick video to show you that. So the other thing I wanted to tell you really quickly on the ozone therapy, as I started going through it, I had like a session or 2, and then that's when Corona kind of came in. And all of a sudden, by like my 4th session, they were telling me how people were using ozone therapy to get rid of Corona. To the point where I know in Houston, they were calling different hospitals and they were trying to offer it for free, that they would come to the hospital, and what I heard is that people were hanging up on them. But then I shared it with another person in Tennessee, and she sent me an article that somebody there was using it very successfully to get rid of corona. So I don't know, but I guess it would make sense, right? It's killing viruses and pathogens and bacteria. So what I heard is that 2 to 3 consecutive sessions of ozone will wipe out corona. So for those of you that are into natural health and you're open to alternative medicine, and maybe you know somebody who has corona and is really struggling right now, that might be hopefully a tip, something you can look up, and maybe they have that in your area. In my last video, I said I had some surprise news, and I will tell you, part of me felt a little, I don't know why, kind of nervous to tell you. I know some of you might hold some judgment, but we all hold judgment. We're humans, and so that's totally your choice to do so. I always say in my videos, loving comments only, please, right? So keep any other comments to yourself, but I guess I can't control what comes out of people's mouths either. So interestingly enough, about 2 months ago, actually 3 months ago, I decided to go back into the corporate world, and I was led to working for, ready, drum roll it, a plastic surgeon. I know, crazy. It actually felt so weird in the beginning, especially as people were coming in and they were, wanting breast augmentations, and I remember the first one, I was like, but I got over it, and I've learned so much. I'm not going to use this video today to tell you. Those of you who are super against breast augmentations might be upset, so you might want to stop watching my videos. For those of you that maybe feel more like me, even since the beginning of my journey, I've told you, I don't believe everybody gets sick that has, breast implants. I've just learned a lot about the history of breast implants, kind of when breast implant illness kind of started and what kind of created that, and kind of where things are now. It has changed my mindset a bit. I'm going to tell you, I think the more information we get. But what you may not know about me is I've worked in the health space for, I don't know, 9 years now. I worked for about 7 years for a natural health and wellness place. I've seen a lot of people who had a lot of similar symptoms as myself. And once I found out about breast implant illness, I was like, oh my gosh, thank God I kind of found what it was. I found what was, bothering me. And now I can just take these puppies out and I'm going to be great. And I've been honest with you throughout this whole process that I don't feel any better with them out. Before the whole ozone thing, I definitely was feeling pretty poor. I kind of go up and down, and I started kind of looking people up, like famous people who had took out their breast implants and, years ago, and kind of looking up some of their blogs. And I don't know, I'm not seeing a whole lot of, hey, I feel fabulous. I'm hearing I have good days and bad days. Well, when I had my breast implants, I had good days and bad days. Do I still believe that there are people who put in breast implants and, have issues with them? I do believe that. Do I believe that there are some that have other, illnesses and autoimmune things that may have come up that may have had it regardless if they had the breast implants or not? Maybe. Is it possible that maybe the breast implants didn't help their situation? Maybe. I've never kind of felt like it was the end all be all, but I was definitely hoping it was. And I just have to say that I'm still in the same place. The 2 reasons I went and got them out are the same 2 things that I still struggle with, and it's been 2 years. So not even an improvement. And for those of you that tell me that I need to stop eating meat and then I'll feel better, I appreciate your comments. I'm just not there yet in my spiritual path. I'm not there. I love meat way too much, but who knows? Maybe one day I'll be ready for that. I'm open. I'm just not there. So all I can do is not give you any advice and just share with you my own experience. And that's what I'm trying to do with these videos. So more to come, because I do plan on sharing some things with you that I've learned working in plastic surgery, and we do fat transfer to breast. And I'm not posting this because I'm not promoting anything. Excuse me. I'm not promoting the doctor I work with. However, he is one of the best. I'm just saying. But that's not what this is about. But I do want to share with you some of the things I've learned and some of the things I've seen while working there. He does a lot of breast work, a lot. So it's just been interesting. And so I'd love to share that with you at a later time. But for now, in the next video, I'm going to have someone that I'm going to be interviewing that I think you're going to want to hear what they have to say. Because I think we all have a person like this in our own life, and it's related to, of course, my journey with my breast implants and taking them out and all of that. So stay tuned. If this is your first time watching, you may want to subscribe so you can catch the next video.